Hello everybody, and welcome to Day Job. I am your host, Code Marvelous. Today we're going to be playing a Gagarin deck, listed in the show notes, that won a regional. This looks good, we're going to keep it. Now, obviously, Freedom's a pretty bad matchup for us, so we need to be wary of that. Let me go ahead and get my little FDR blanket for Balder. And then let's start up the turn. Give him the old GLHF. So we're not going to be able to tax our opponent on money the same way we would okay then. Get the paywall implementation back down, so I'm gonna probably have to move my face to like up here, so I'm just like a disembodied body now. So now that turns our ability into a 2-credit swing. Version of funds and freedom. Interesting. Round. Round. Is that what you say, Balder? Come here. Over here. Over on this side so I can pick you up more easily. Probably museum. Put that on R&D. Okay, come on. I got you, bae. Alright, let me just get this blanket under you so you don't destroy my clothes like you are wont to do. So they're diverting our funds, but we're still like building towards a very... Oh, nope, nope. You definitely can't get on the desk. So this is where you live, right here. Also, why am I so dark? Oh, it went back to factory settings. That's weird. Oh, you want a stim hack for that? I'll take that. Alright, so let's go ahead and res Museum. And res Rashida. Let's shuffle T-Backs back in. Let's use Rashida. Let's put the tour guide on the museum. So let's shuffle that back in. So many remotes. So many remotes. Remember, in space, no one can hear you complaining about asset spam. Now we just need Judge and we're good to go. So I think when you say 54 Gagarin, you mean 4 tags. Like a boss. When I unlock my next emote tier, it should have the Zealous Judge face. Okay. We're doing the middle-aged cat thing where you get down just so you can come at my lap from a different angle. I'm gonna have a sip of my coffee. And if you could not get your hair in it, that would be incredible. Alright, I need you to sit so I can have my coffee. Alright, so they drew a ton, discarded Black Orchestra, Paperclip, David, and Stim Hack. So they've got all their breakers, but they can't really do anything to us. Alright, so let's start the turn. Let's get one of the tech startups back in. Because yeah, all we need now is Zealous Judge and another piece of ice. I didn't update the deck on Nightbot because Baldur's all up in my business. Between games, I'll update it on Nightbot. Here's the list. Alright, I'm gonna have some sips of my coffee. I've been solo for a couple of days. My wife is up in Winnipeg at a convention. So it's just 7 days of me and my daughter, which is awesome. But as any parent knows, when you're just solo with a kid, it gets very tiring. Even if you love the shit out of them. That's perfect. So let's go get the Judge. Putting people in space jail. Space jail. We call it the jail of space. So not gonna let me do it? Do I have to do it before I get my money? I guess I have to do it before I get my money. Generate some extra revenue. Okay, so let's do this. Let's just do it for 3. Because then we can get the hit the hard hitting. They want that judge. Oh, they're just gonna go ham? Interesting choice. That's exactly what I did not want. Nothing like shuffling away a government takeover, kids. Oh yeah, I probably should have done that. Oh well. Drudge work is a really good card. I mean, we're at the point where we only need $2. Where are our murder cards? Good sneezes, buddy. I I have as a pet, the only cat that's allergic to himself. Just relax. I'm not gonna let you fall down. Just chill. Alright. Just relax. Let's get that dredge work back in there. We need a murder card. We have murder cards, I'm reasonably sure. We have 2 consulting visits and 2 high-profile targets. Murder. Black. The color of despair. We're probably gonna have to triple advance that next turn, because they can just obliterate our top cards and they can get rid of our action cards that we need to finish them off. No. Nope, it's... Come on! So the paywall implementation is continuing to give us money back, which is really nice. This is such a miserable prison deck. Space jail. Space jail. I love Space Jail. So our opponent is... Yeah, Rotage. This is a deck from front page of Netrunner DB. Not necessarily what I would play. Let's draw. Let's end the game. Good game. Space Jail. Space Jail. Space Jail, right, Balder? Space Jail. Why we got the hat on? Let me fix Nightbot real quick. The goodest boy. All right, let's take a look. I love Space Jail. I know everybody else hates it, but I love Space Jail. Come on and jam. Oh yeah. That's way better. Good luck, have fun. Come on and jam. I mean, okay. I really like the part where you waste all your cash. Because I will get the museums. I will get them. And you spent a credit for that access. You probably want to trash that, right? Oh, you're gonna just keep spending credits for all those accesses? I love it. I'm gonna say assets, I would imagine. Oh no. So let's draw. Let's draw. Oh, does it only work on non-virtual? Okay. That was a waste. I appreciate how much money our opponent is spending trying to keep up with us. That's 2 museums down. That's less good. That's really not good. We can still murder him though. Shuffle that away with Drudge Work. Man, Drudge Work is a really good Gagarin card. So we've got to find a hard-hitting news soonish. Alright, we're getting there. Let's go get Zealous Judge. Let's put it in server 13. Did our opponent run? They did. That should be game right there. I'm gonna say ops. Which is a cute play. Good game. Putting people in space jail. Freedom. Keep, because we can drudge work away that vanity project. We're gonna give him the old GLHF, and then we're gonna hit the streets, baby. Baby! Okay, so let's put down that. Res it. Let's put down drudge work. Res that. And then with our last click, we will send vanity project back into the deck. I mean, alright, that's what you're into. Unfortunately, our opponent is already dead. They're living that tag life, baby. They went very aggressive early with tags, or with running, to try to build up freedom counters. Oh, we already had the consulting in hand. Now, there's only 6 agendas and 45 cards in here, so... Again, you can't run that much early against the Gagarin deck. You gotta be more set up. This is where I live. This is my favorite place. What I should do is I should play this deck and like my Magnum Opus Prison Blue deck, and just be all GL all the time. So I guess my Geist deck is kind of a prison deck too. That's a really good hand. We'll keep that. Geist is very hard to finish off though, so we'll see how it goes. Let's walk through our turn here. So we got a pretty good hand. Spy Cam, usually Geist only has single R&D access, so I think we can afford to not ice R&D right away. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put down Turtlebacks. We're gonna res Turtlebacks. We're gonna put the Commercial Bankers Union in a new remote, and then we're gonna put down paywall implementation. Yeah, our opponent has got a very good opening Geist hand if they are just holding 2 tech traders right from the drop. So that's very good for them. There's the Spy Cam, which I anticipated. Now, of course, any access can be an agenda, but we're 6 in 54 cards as far as agendas are concerned. So the Spy Cams are mostly going to be for acceleration. Alright. Let's keep building. We're going to put the Mausolus on R&D here instead of the hard and the run, because it gives us a chance of landing incidental tags. These hard pays for assets are very good for us. Let's draw once. Let's keep building out. No, my secrets. No, my secrets. So the SIU is gone. They will very clearly trash that after they read it, I'm sure. Yeah, people always are like 10, 15 seconds looking at that card and they're like, oh, yeah, that's definitely gotta go. So now we use the Judge work to get rid of that government takeover that I don't want to hold right now. Man, that is a really good Wayland Gagarin card. I know I've said that like 100 times now. Oh, also Confis is here. Happy belated anniversary to my boy Confis. 8 million years of marriage. No, I think you said it's like 7 or 8, right? No, that can't be right because Kara and I are almost at 10. It has to be like 11. 11 years, I think you said. It pays me to get rid of this giant agenda that I should not have in my deck. So let's draw. Let us put Elizabeth Mills down. Then I want to say it's 11 years. But regardless, congratulations. Our opponent rightfully decides that Drudge Work has to go. Now they got the corporate grant down, but they haven't been installing anything. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna draw. We're not gonna draw. We're gonna put this in a new remote. And we're just gonna get money. And we're gonna get museum going. Next turn, depending on what happens, we may just triple advance Mausolus to make it miserable to break. Let's get Drudge Work back in. Kongamoto is not going to do you very much good in this house. Alright, did we lose our opponent? We'll give him a second to come back. But it looks like we may have a quit. Alright, they bailed. gonna put people in space jail for an oh, space jail. So while we have a lull in the conversation, I'm going to go ahead and say that everybody should check out the Sprawl RPG game that we got going on. I've been really enjoying it, and I think most everybody else will too. Find it. So we had our first bit of legwork, which is the mission prep and RPing part for the game on Tuesday. It was pretty exciting. There's the link. Check it out. We're having a blast playing this game, so check it out. Now, keep an eye out because I will be continuing to expand my online RPG presence. We have a Scum and Villainy game coming up, which is a sci-fi setting a la Cowboy Bebop and Firefly, where you're the crew of a small vessel on the fringes of society, trying to scrape out a living in whatever clandestine ways. And I'm also going to be doing a Masks campaign, which is a superhero campaign. This is a really good hand. We'll keep that. Double Drudge works. Okay, so let's get that down. Let's get that down. And let's get that down. So many cards. I mean, okay. Should have been the Executive Boot Camp. That was a misplay, because then I could have popped the Executive Boot Camp to break the indexing. Which I'm still going to do right now, but I'm just saying, being against a shaper, the better play would have been and now I'm just going to flood your hand while you have no money, so enjoy. Hey, if Simon's here, I just blanked personal contacts right after it went down. He would really appreciate that play. So let's draw. Let's draw. So he spent 5 on that, and it's blank now. Thanks to Malia. There's the misdirection. Working hard for the money, baby. We're not quite there yet because we don't have enough. We don't have enough ice to protect it. Now we can. So next turn we're all set up for that. Now we go, give the runner a tag, give the runner a tag, blow up their house. Good game. Space BL. Uh-oh, James Murray coming in hot. If you're here and you've got that sweet Prime sub, try to hit me up with those Prime dollars. That helps the channel a lot, and it's the easiest way to get me money. Or hit me up on the $5 level on Patreon, if you're on YouTube. Every little bit helps. I'm gonna be spending probably a couple $100 on data during Worlds to stream the tournament in HD. So every little bit helps. Yeah, people think that they're not going to die because they don't run. But now that SIU exists, that is no longer true. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's comet time. Alright, so let's shore up R&D before anything weird happens. Let's draw. Keep building up our board state. Now, what would be ideal here? If we could get a consulting visit. Go ahead and shuffle that back in. opponent certainly has a lot of money. So once we get the end the run ice, we should be in pretty good shape. Unless they're on like Shrike or something. Which is possible, but not probable. Let's see if we can get a cheeky agenda. Because James has shown that he's not very interested in running. Which is, you know, fair. Okay, so let's go ahead and search R&D for an asset. Let's go get Sandberg. Let's put that in a new remote. Let's put that in front of it. Alright, let's draw. We got lots of money. And things are increasingly getting out of reach for our opponent, because I do not think James is likely to be playing a David. Gotta get the judge back in. Let's draw. I kidnapped Beth. When the judge comes back around, we're gonna have to I don't know, find a nice fort somewhere. Okay, we don't need, okay, so I think we have to put that in server 7. And then we got a hard hitting here. They're probably gonna trash the Parisia. We did it! Victory for the Wayland Corporation, baby! Baby! Molly is a really good card. Anyway, everybody, check out some of the tabletop stuff that I've been doing. I'm really proud of it and I'm excited about it. We're going to be doing the next major tournament that's going to be streamed is Philly Regionals in August. I'll probably maybe stream once or twice this weekend, but I might stream some video games. We'll see. But anyway, everybody, have a great Friday and a good weekend. And until I see all of you again, always be running.